Welcome to this Thursday night live. It's going to be a very good live talking about a whole bunch of different things in regards to lead generation and what you can do to take your business to the next level utilizing the framework we developed over the last 12 months. Listen, if you don't know who I am, my name is Antoine Campbell. I'm the owner of multiple companies, and I help people take their business to the next level utilizing cutting edge strategies and technologies and frameworks. So that being said, tonight is a special night. Uh, if you are an entrepreneur, I invite you. If you know any other entrepreneurs that's looking to grow their sales and their marketing and take all their lead generation to the next level, I invite you. We're going to open up the calendar for this week and next week. Very few spaces. So book your call if you're dead serious and you're looking to take your business to the next level. Um, Especially all of my real estate folks. I really want you to take tonight's live very seriously. There's been a lot of legislation changes, effectively July 1st, where you have to register your business, give them your EIN number, register your phone numbers. A lot of your calls are not making it to people's inbox, so their calls are not making it through the dialer where it's getting a busy single or it's not getting any single uh, you know, and the reason is things in time has changed. Legislations have changed, and they are putting a lot of different pressures on marketers. You yourself are a marketer, whether you know it or not. And sometimes you have to involve. So we've been understood this and knew about this. We've been using these strategies in all of my different businesses, and I'm here to tell you that you must change. Over time, things change. So tonight we're going to be presenting you with a framework that I think was really going to take your business to the next level. Like I said, if you don't know who I am, my name is Antoine Campbell. To the left, follow me on my Instagram at CEO929. And if you want to book a call, click the link in the show notes to book a call. Before we get started, tell me where you're watching from, who you are, and let me know where you guys are watching from in the comments. That's greatly appreciated while I share my presentation. Let me go back to the custom settings. How do you have it? Fix the settings for me. I think it was no, that's too wide. That's too wide. Well, I let him fix it later. Let me show you stuff.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, fix it how you had it for me so I can share my screen.
Oh yeah, you need to share your screen first, and then it will be good.
Okay. Oops. So, can you see my screen, friends?
Yep, we can see it.
So we're talking about 24/7 lead generation. We call this Auto Lead Max by Antoine Campbell in partnership with my Extreme Agency, an Extreme Success Company, the CEO 929 brand, and our software prospect Vault, all came together to put this entire system together for entrepreneurs to take their business to the next level. When you guys want lead generation happening around the clock 24/7, virtual assistants is great. We own a virtual assistant agency. We're not saying that they're not great. What we're saying is, how would you like to be in front of your ideal customer's face 7 days a week, 24 hours a day? That's all I'm saying to you. So that's the ultimate. This system don't get sick. This system don't call out. This system power don't cut off. This system doesn't have roosters in the background. This system is a lead generation machine that we came up with. So, Auto Lead Max, who's it for? This is not just for my real estate friends. Guys, you got to understand, I'm sorry to bust your bubble. I have more than just real estate friends that follow me. We have a lot of people, startups, scale ups, solopreneurs, right? Especially my solopreneurs who don't have time to figure out how to grow and scale a company, take leadership classes, and you just want to be talking more and more people for your calendar. This is a perfect situation for you. Professionals to seeking to grow their personal brand. Whether you're a doctor, or a lawyer, a realtor, look at all the high quality doctors and lawyers now. They're putting a ton of money into their personal brand because people only do business with who they know, like, and trust. Realtors, guys, the day that it's just that let me list your house is over with. You have to have a reputable brand. And not even real estate investors. If you want to be up there with the big dogs, woo, 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 and you want to be at the top of the food chain, you have to spend money in paid marketing. Online entrepreneurs, people who whole business is based online, any other service industry, because there's one thing I could guarantee you that all business needs effective marketing and effective sales and a proper follow-up and nurturing system to have their prospects ready to give them your money. So this is who the system is for. So the problem that most people face is time constraints. Everybody I talked to in the last 4 years, the number one problem is time. You know, what's the biggest asset that you do own? Everybody has the same 24 hours in a day, whether you're a billionaire, millionaire, trillionaire, thousandaire, brokenaire, it doesn't matter. You have the same 24 hours in a day, right? So what are some things that may keep an entrepreneur from being able to really focus on their business and the lead generation side? Most of the entrepreneurs still have a 9 to 5 job, which is nothing wrong with that. Their family, they may have a big family, or they may have a I know a couple of entrepreneurs who have children that needs a lot of 24-hour round the care medical attention. People may be traveling a lot, right? Vacations, entrepreneurs take vacations. What happens if you take a vacation? Should you have to shut your business down? Yes or no? One of our clients out in Texas are about to take a 1 week vacation, I think. And guess what? Their system is still rolling that we set up for them. They're still getting leads coming into their business, and they're still generating revenue. So no matter what, as an entrepreneur, even if you're not there in the physical presence, your business shouldn't have to stop. And then, for client servicing companies like my company, one of my companies, we're so busy with fulfillment, we don't have time to nurture new people into our business. We don't have time to follow up and call people back and babysit people until when they're ready to make a decision and sign a contract, sign an agreement, sign an invoice, whatever there may be. That's what most people struggle with. So ask yourself, are some of these things I'm struggling with? And if the answer to that is yes, you definitely want to check out the system and really put some thought into it. Now, here's the solution. Our solution provides continuous automated lead generation service, even when you're busy or taking time off. The beautiful thing about the system is it works around the clock. I would have a 12 to 12 than a person working for me 9 to 5, 10 to 5, 6 to 2, 11 to 7, 2 to 10. I would rather have a 12 to 12. What that means? 12 p.m. to 12 a.m., 7 days a week. Somebody's out there fighting for you, producing leads, and sending it to your email or your phone or your whatever you want these leads to come, we're sending them to. So, you have a peace of mind knowing that, man, listen, I'm getting the best leads possible. I'm in front of the best customer possible, and I'm having a premium experience with all of this, right? And then movement in your lead generation. Maybe for the last 6 months, your lead generation has been stagnant because you're so busy focused on that fulfillment side of your business, and you don't have time to nurture people, follow with people, make sales calls, go back into your list and just deal with people. So the follow-up is golden. 80% of the money that most businesses make happens in the follow-up. It's rare when people come in, and I'm speaking for service-based business and all of that, online businesses, and ready to do business on the first call. Unless you are nurturing them and you have some type of paid marketing or some type of podcast or free information that they feel comfortable with doing business with you on the initial conversation. And then communication sequences. You got to, we have sequences built out for some clients from now all the way to 2024. Why? Because the secret is to stay consistent in your message and your communication with your prospects. So here's the problem most people face when it comes to consistent and, and the ability to automate their lead generation process. And it leads to a bunch of missed opportunities, right? They have a bad CRM. Their CRM is so clunky all over the place. They spend more time troubleshooting their CRM than actually qualifying people that came through that CRM. They have no automations, right? They have no triggers or no nothing. What happens if you send a contract and a person, your client or seller, whoever the case may be, um, opened it, but haven't made attempt to move forward, whatever that you sent them. There should be automations in place that say, hey, I seen you open a contract. Is there something that we need to get on the phone and talk about again that you may not have an understanding of? Framework. Every business, every industry had different frameworks how to get customers through their pipeline from A to Z. So if you don't have a framework, you're definitely already lost, right? And then incoherent marketing strategies. The strategies is just not where it needs to be in order to get the right people that's willing to do business with you, into your sales funnel, into your CRM. So, like I said, our solution, we enable entrepreneurs to attract, capture, and nurture leads effortlessly, ensuring a consistent flow of potential leads. How? With the all-in-one software, AI automations. I'll be the first one to tell you, we've been using AI since 2018, before it became really popular. We've had so many ways to use AI. Solid framework, and then most importantly, a solid marketing strategy. You got to understand, the ways you're going to market and what your marketing strategy look like. That's really important, guys. So, like I said, the problem, some of you guys are getting sporadic lead flow and the challenge to maintain a steady client acquisition pipeline. What does that mean? You may get a deal here, you may get a customer there, you may get an invoice paid here, you may get a wire there. It's not consistent enough, right? It's definitely not consistent enough. You focus on one client. There's no systems and no structure. You're using different platforms. You're just all over the place. There's no follow up, and your lead management is just, you're not doing it. You're not even focusing on your leads because you're focusing on putting out fires right now. I can guarantee you, most of you guys that's watching this is focusing on putting out fires and chasing people that may or may not be interested in your service. But what if you could have the machine, the software, the systems, the AI really chase people, nurture them, qualify them, and book a call? That's what we're talking about here today. So, like I said, with our framework, you can focus on growing your business while your system generate leads around the clock. I would rather for you to be having quality sales calls with people, dealing with fulfillment, just being courtesy, having a great customer service, and just building a good business that people are going to brag about and tell other people about. Good businesses always get referrals based on their customers that they attract. So if you're attracting people with your systems and softwares and technologies, guess what? Them same customers and leads would actually give you more referrals to even grow and scale your business. So you just want to make sure that we have a solid follow-up system for you, which is done through the softwares, automated notifications. If I get an appointment booked, let me ask you, yes or no? If you get somebody that may be interested in doing business with you, wouldn't you want a text message from your system to say, hey, Antoine Campbell's interested in doing business with you. Give him a call right now. How would life be if you can get somebody to text you your prospects information, why they want to do business with you, what does that look like, their phone number, and all of the good stuff that you need to close them over the phone. So this is why we come in and we set all this up for you, and then your client acquisition life cycle really converts at the highest rate because you have all of the back end nuances that most business owners don't even know exist. So the key features is automation. Automation. We live in a time today where if you're not understanding and knowing about automation, you are far behind. What is automation? Automation is taking your phone to say, you probably can't hear it. Hey, Google, remind me tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. to make a Facebook post about the webinar we did yesterday, and people could still book a call me today. You can't hear it because I got it in my ear, but Google said, all right, I remind you tomorrow at 10 a.m. That's what we call automation. Now, you might not even think of that. It's everywhere. It's in your phones. It's in your car. Get in a Cadillac Escalade or Audi truck and set your seats in your mirror somewhere and somebody get in after you and adjust it. The system will know and remember that when you get in the truck, you like your stuff, your mirrors and your seat adjust a certain way, and it's the radio station you like to listen to. That's automation, guys. Automation been around. You just gotta use it to your benefit for your business. Customization. What separates us from us and the other guys is that we're not a one size fit all solution for you guys. Anybody who ever worked with us know that we just don't throw packages at you that say, here you go, take this and hopefully you be successful. We tell you your lead generation strategies to align with your business and your target audience. That's what separates us from the other guys. And then the scalability, right? It's easy to scale your lead generation efforts as your business grow. And that only thing that means is as you grow and make more money, you can dump more money into your lead generation. So that's the biggest things that we focus on with our clients. And if no matter what type of business you're on, real estate, trucking, don't matter. I definitely recommend you get on the call with us to see how we can automate your lead generation to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, right? So how it works, our framework operates seamlessly to deliver continuous lead generation. We lead capture, we qualify, and we add to what we call a pipeline. Then there's automated communication, and then we notify you, the business owner. So we do all of the nitty gritty stuff in the background, and you get the most quality leads possible. One of the ways we really take it to the next level is using outbound marketing, so ad campaigns. So our ad campaigns will ensure that you get the leads you deserve for your business. They are owned by you. That's important. You have a lot of people out here that sell leads and then sell the leads and give them to everybody. So you may be thinking you're exclusively talking to a prospect when the whole time there's 15 other people having that same exact conversation. So when you like for someone to build your system that has exclusive lead generation that's exclusively for you, they're not selling the leads or you got to pay, there's PPC companies, there's Facebook companies that sell leads $200 to $300 a lead, right? But what if you can get the lead at cost? That's what makes us different. We're not charging by the lead or by qualified lead. You're getting a lead that actually costs, whatever that Facebook cost is. That's the difference. So imagine you're getting leads and you can scale your business without spending a shit ton of money. That's what I'm talking about. And then most importantly, notifying you. How do you want to receive your communication? I'm not an email guy. Don't email me. Text me. You get what I'm saying? So I tell my team, don't email me anything. Set the automations to text my phone. Because when I get the notification, I can respond in real time. If you email me, it may take me 2 to 3 hours to respond back to you, go to the email. But for me, text messages, I can respond in real time. So here's how it works. Well, once again, our framework ensures that your leads that will come in your business are unique and only for you. So less chances of handling competition, comparisons, etc. So you're not talking to somebody who's just shopping around, talking to 30 people. These are people ready to rock and roll and do business with you. All you have to do is, once you have time, is to deal with your clients, call them, and close the transaction. Whether that's real estate, that's been a realtor, wholesaling, whatever it is, this framework works for any niche. We took 12 months to develop this. Like I said, I'm not here to waste you guys' time. I'm just here to provide you with good information and open your eyes to what's new, what you can do in your business. And if you think for a second you're ready to take your business to the next level by having an automated system work for you 24 hours or 7 days a week, and you don't have to worry about people calling sick, missing work, making up baloney excuses. You just want a machine to just go to work for you with no excuses and no complaints. book a call with us. The link is below in the show notes or wherever you're watching it. Just look at the description and you'll see the link, right? We've been using this framework for some years, and we decided to finally let our clients use it too. That's us being unselfish. Because at first I was like, when my team said, "Yo, let's let the people in on what we got going on," I said, "Hell no, they ungrateful. They don't deserve this. It's only for me. I don't want to take the time to figure it out. I don't want to spend $10,000 on all these different trainings." But then I realized and said, um, "This is what most entrepreneurs need. They need a system that's going to get them from point A to point Z without the confusion of all of the back end stuff." So, like I said, book a call with us to discuss your business, how we can help you and help you run your lead generation. We can open it up if anybody have any questions. Maybe some people, um, um, sent us some questions. I know it's a few people sent us questions on social media through email. So, Francis, if we have anybody that has any questions, or if you're currently watching live, or if you're watching the replay, drop your questions and we'll try our best to respond back to you. So if you have any questions about lead generation, about business, or if you just want to book a call, book a call. We got a few spots open tomorrow, as well as some open Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We don't allow time to go past 4 days because people just forget about showing up.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So I think a few questions that I've come across are those people who are curious about like what would be like a good decision for them to actually decide on, if that makes sense. Should they go for the auto lead max or should they go for the virtual assistant? And of course, they could actually do both. That's something that we could talk about as well.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm not here to say the virtual assistant isn't needed in business. We still have virtual assistants for all of my business. All I'm saying, if you want a consistent lead flow, there's nobody going to be more consistent than automation and technology, right? No human you can put up against that automation technology can show up and be consistent, you know. So that's just my opinion. The VA serve their purpose, but imagine if you can get people to say yes, I'm interested in working with you or doing business with you, and then you have a VA call qualify, and make sure that this person is the ideal customer for your business, and then they do what we call a warm transfer to you directly. And now you're only talking to people ready to pull the trigger or that's serious enough that it makes sense to take a call with them. So that's where I think most people should be at in their business, so they won't be wasting time because the old model is book an appointment and hope they show up. But if you transfer the call, the only person that might not show up is you on the other end who may not pick up the phone or take the call, but that prospect is already on the phone. So that's something that I think a lot of you guys will really benefit from.
Right. And on top of that, for those people who are also like not ready to manage virtual assistants or doesn't have much of like an experience or just would like to start out with something, I guess, simple. Because again, we're talking about the auto lead max being scalable, right? So of course you can go as big as you want, and you could start as pretty much small as you wanted as well. So if you don't want to hire virtual assistants at the moment, you could get this so that you could also like still do your job, still do your 9 to 5 job, and then you'll just be supplied with a good amount of leads.
Right. Right, and cause I think a lot of people who has 9 to 5 jobs, their biggest issue is the fact that they don't have time to manage the VAs. They
Mm,
don't have time to listen to phone calls about the quality leads, and they just prefer to just talk to prospects that's ready to do business or somewhat kind of do business. So I think this is the best solution for them possible because now, the automations can, set aside dedicated times for the prospects, and then follow up with them, and then you can have a VA do a live transfer when the time's available, or you can call them and just continue to follow up until you get somebody on the phone.
Correct. That's actually the question that I've seen all throughout through social media. I think the curiosity got sparked up when we sort of like posted that there's no VA. It's like people had an assumption that we did in fact stop the VA business, but it still is there. It's just that there are different ways, and we want to make sure that we will be able to cater to the different types of clients that we have. And again, this is not limited to just one industry. I know that you guys have known us, that we've been working with real estate investors, but this time we do have several clients already who are working on a different field, and we're doing the same for them as well.
Exactly, exactly. So the Extreme Agency is open for business. That's been something we've been working on for a while now, being able to take on clients, not just in real estate. So if you are in real estate and have another business that's doing slightly okay, and you feel like it just need a push, or if you doing okay but you just want to scale and grow, and you got the money to spend on advertisement and all the other marketing strategies that you could be doing that you're not currently doing, it's definitely worth to book a call with the String Agency, and see what we can do to help take your business to the next level. Because when August come around, you're going to see a lot of marketing and a lot of promotion. So we build funnels, websites, help you launch if you're trying to do a virtual event. We even have a service that we already launched, but we haven't even really advertised it. Where if you're looking for another opportunity to make money, we'll help you build your own VA agency from scratch and put everything in place so you could be making great money. So we only going to be doing maybe 3 to 5 people a year because of the capacity and amount of energy and work it takes to launch one and to ensure that they're successful. So far we already got 2 commitments. So it's only going to be about 3 more left for the year until 2024, and we'll start pre-enrolling people for 2024. Come, you know, Thanksgiving, November, or whatever, or maybe in Black Friday. We may start Black Friday, but um, it's a beautiful business model, right? You want to be looking at businesses that you can grow and scale without your day-to-day involvement. I think that's the biggest thing going into the next year. Um, Looking at stuff where it's not just all on you, but you can literally, put a team together and everybody doing their fair share to help make you some money.
All right. And that's about it, guys. We can wrap this up. If you are curious, or not actually curious, if you are ready to move forward with your business and you would like to generate leads on the clock 24/7 for the whole year as well, or forever, if you want that to happen, you could book a call with us. The link is on the description, or you could go to call.ceo929.com, book a call there. Any parting words, Anton?
Hey man, I love you guys. I appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe to both the podcasts, Virtual Wholesaling Podcast, and as well as the Entrepreneur Tuber Podcast, where we're going to be sharing a lot of tips when it comes to entrepreneurship in general. So subscribe to them podcasts. We really appreciate that.
All right. And it's also part of our YouTube channel. So if you are new, or if you have missed a few episodes of what we have done during live, or the live episodes before, you could go to Antoine's channel, hit the subscribe button, and then you could go to the live feeds, the videos, just check them out. You might have been going through, or you might be going through a problem within your business that needs a resolution, and a video of Anton might be just that solution for you. So thank you guys, and have a great night. See you guys next time.